What's up, guys? I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video on here. So I've been dealing with a lot. Well, not dealing with a lot, but just keeping busy, stuff like that. I do have COVID right now, so I'm sipping on some tea to feel better. So if I sip throughout the video, I'm sorry. But this video is gonna be about the importance of not giving up and what I've come to find about not giving up. This video's not, I don't have a script. I don't have any notes on it. It's just right off the rip. So if I stutter a little bit, or think about stuff, just, you know, bear with me. So it's been a lot harder now. Life has been a lot harder since I started chasing my dream. Um, for about a year now, a little over a year, I've wanted to be a day trader. You know, I'm really interested in the stock market, so I've been doing research, for about a year and invested money into it. And it's I'm still learning. I'm still brand new. I'm only a year into it. I'm still a very noob trader. I'm not like one of those like fake gurus. I don't fall into like that category of like buying courses, and like the secret formula and stuff. Like, nah, like I'm not into that. um but I am learning, and it's a passion of mine, and I do want to, like pursue it 100%. And I think it's very important, or I think most of us have something that we want to pursue with, 100%, but we have things that, prohibit us basically, to follow it, whether it be a job, school, maybe you have a family, that's already established. But I think that persistence is key, and no matter like what happens in life, if you're really dedicated to something, you're gonna find time to pursue the dream. Um, so I just started another what they call live account. So I have two things. On one, I have an account where I just practice, which is what they call paper trading. So I trade the live market, but not with real money. It's with simulated money. So I tell the machine or like the program how much money you want to put in, and it'll give me that much money, and then it's just simulated capital basically. So whatever I'm trading, the gains or the losses are not real. They're just to track your progress. So um, I've been kind of profitable in the simulated trading. So I came up with a whole strategy. I spent countless of hours and a lot of days, weeks, months to perfect this new strategy. And I said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and open a live account." And keep in mind, this is my third live account so far that I've opened. And 2 weeks later, I blow it up. I I don't have any more money in it. I failed, which is it's gonna sound really pathetic, but that's a lot longer than what my first two accounts lasted. My first two accounts I blew up in like a couple days. The second one it took me like a little less than a week. So hey, this is double the time. So I'm doing something right. And I was especially the first time. The first time was last year in like March that I opened it. And I had a little bit of success like the first day or so. Sorry, that's my cat. He's not gonna leave me alone. Um, but I had success the first time, like the first day, and then I failed. And I remember I was super heartbroken. It was like one of those times where I went out to like one of my private places, and like I parked, and I started crying and crying and crying. So frustrated. That I've been working really hard for this, and it's I failed, and I failed three times already. And I looked at it as failure meant that it wasn't meant for me. That whatever I was doing, I just wasn't smart enough, so I had to quit. And I was ignoring the fact that I was very new to it, and that it's something that's very hard to do. When you're trading, when you're trading a stock in the market, you might be trading it me against a Wells Fargo executive, or like like whatever, me versus a big institution. And that's what I failed to take into account, that I'm very young, I'm very new, and it's okay to fail. Like, it's fine. And I've learned a lot. Obviously I learned a little bit from the first two, maybe not as much as I should have. But with this one, I lasted 2 weeks. Like my count lasted 2 weeks. That's twice as long that my first two lasted, and that's gonna count for something. So I'm doing something right. I'm not taking this loss as a like damn, like it's not meant for me. Like I'm just gonna quit. And I'm gonna go back and do something else. Maybe this dream is not meant for me. Like no, like we all fail. One of my biggest testimonies to that is that I've always struggled with being overweight and eating terribly, eating junk food and stuff like that. I was heavily bullied my middle school days, and I was heavily bullied my high school days, just for the fact that I was overweight. Um, in the eighth grade, ninth grade, 10th grade, 11th grade. I lost a little bit of weight 12th grade, but I was a kid weighing 180, 190 pounds. I think the biggest I got to was 210 pounds. So that was since 2012. 2012 was when I got my first blow of like bullying, and that I knew that this was like something that I needed to change. I was on the soccer team, and obviously everyone on the soccer team is very skinny, and here I am at 5'3", 5'4", but at the time weighing 180 pounds as an eighth grader. That brought a lot of attention to me. So, I since then I was like, okay, like I'm gonna lose weight. 2012 didn't lose weight. 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016 I started really cracking down on it, putting more attention to it because that's when I got my first girlfriend and I wanted to look better. Failed. 2017 I got skinny, but that's because I was smoking a lot of weed, drugs, not the healthy way. So that didn't count. 2018 I gained weight. 2019 I gained weight. 2020 I gained a lot of weight, and I was at my heaviest for a while. I was at 194 pounds and I was doing, I was addicted to fapping, PMO, porn, masturbation, and orgasm, and I struggled with that shit too, and I wanted to quit that for a long time, but I never had the dedication. I never followed through with it. You know what I'm saying? So in 2021, I remember it was March 22nd, 2021, when I said, well, so like what brought me to that is I was into stocks that December. The December of 2020, I started getting heavy into stocks. And that taught me discipline because subconsciously I was studying that so much. I was up day and night, December, January, February, and March. And March was when I weighed myself and I looked myself in the mirror. And sorry for the graphicness, but I had just got done fapping like 6 times that day. And I looked myself in the mirror and I was like, bro, like this is not who you want to be. Like, is this really who you want to be? Because if I don't change right now, like what's my life gonna look like if I don't stop? If I don't change these habits, if I don't stop eating correct, if I don't start exercising, if I don't stop this addiction to porn and fapping and all this shit, like, what's my life gonna look like? So I I got dedicated. Dedication is key. And subconsciously I grew that little seed in my head that not quitting and persevering is the precursor to being disciplined and having the courage to say enough is enough. Like I'm going to do this for myself. And the winner is always gonna ask itself, what is my life gonna look like if I don't do this? If I don't go through with it, what is my life going to look like? Just imagine that you're on your deathbed, in your 60s or 70s, whatever, whenever you die, and all your embodiments of your failed accomplishments. So let's just say you for yourself, you wanted to be an actor and you want to lose weight or whatever, and you died not trying to trash on any profession because any profession is very respectable. But let's just say you died a steel worker and you're overweight, and those two embodiments of an actor, of you as an actor and being really fit, was like manifested as a ghost next to you and was like, why did you never bring me to life? Like that's always gonna be it's always gonna stay with you as a regret. And that's something that you really, really want to avoid because if you're young like me, um, you have a lot of time in your 20s. You don't have a family, like you don't have responsibilities of a kid, of a wife, or nothing like that. Like stop spending money on useless shit. You know, Stop wasting your time on drinking alcohol, on smoking weed, on watching Netflix, on all this shit. Look within you and be like, what do I want to do? You know, like what do I really want to do? I want to be a day trader. So now all I do, or most of the time that I dedicate myself to, is exercising because I really want to be in shape, and I study stocks. That's all I do. And yes, I failed 3 times. Like yes, it didn't last more than 2 weeks, but bro, no one's gonna be an expert within the first year or two. Eminem, the greatest rapper of all time, said he got booed off stage a couple of times. His Infinity CD failed before he got the real Slim Shady out. Before he had to write hundreds of songs to get that one song that got him popping. So if you're really chasing something and you're seeing failures, but deep down in your heart you want to do this, you want to do it. I'm telling you, man, don't give up on that dream. Don't give up on it, because if you give up on it, you're always going to be left wondering, what if I didn't quit? Because we have a lot of time. Like obviously, we don't. I'm not going to be superficial and say, oh, I'm going to live forever. I'm going to live till I'm 60, 70. I could fucking die tomorrow. But odds are that, like, you're not gonna die anytime soon. And if you don't have the responsibilities, you're just wasting your time and you're excusing yourself for watching Netflix as, oh, I'm tired, like having a cheeseburger, oh, like it's just my comfort, like I want to feel comfortable, subconsciously, you say that. But dude, just follow your dreams, man. That's all I gotta say. If you have a dream, protect it, chase it. If you fail once, fuck that shit. Look at it, look at what you did wrong, and go back and do it again. Fix that problem. You run into another problem, you know what? Fuck it. So now you got two problems that you have to fix, and you can fix them. And then the third time you go into it, you can fail 10, 15, 20 times. All it takes is one success. That's all it takes. It's one success to take off. And that's all you need, man. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a good day. I know it was a long video, and I'm not entertaining or nothing like that. I don't have fancy cutaways, music and stuff like that. I just want to talk about things that I think are important, and hopefully they can help you out. If you have any questions, just leave a question in the comments if you want to. Like I'll answer it. Like I'm not some big timer. Like hell yeah, I'll answer your question. All right, guys, peace out.